Rushden and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubts about that.
Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Low League Journey with me, John, aka Old Man Suda. We're back again with AFC Rushden and Diamonds, and things have been going really well for us. I'll get through it to all in a minute. Obviously, first thing first, if you do enjoy the episode, please drop a like. It means the absolute world for me. Obviously, as always, I'm going for 10 likes in the first sort of 24, 48 hours, and it would be great to get that, to achieve that sort of on a regular basis. So that's my goal at the moment. Also as well, don't forget to sub if you are enjoying the series and you haven't subbed yet, and then you won't miss an episode. But yeah, like I said, things have been going really well for us actually at the moment, so I'll get through it in a minute. The Kettering game got postponed, so I've actually played, if you watched the last episode, you saw there was only one game to play. We've actually played two now because it got postponed, and I'll quickly show you the results. We played, Boston was obviously our last game, played top of the table, we drew 1-1, good result for us to be honest, against a very good Boston side. Go and watch the last episode if you want to see how the game went. We then played Ashton, and it was a lot tougher than it should have been maybe, but we got the win, and I thought overall we were the better team. Stats sort of show that you can sort of argue it was because we were at home. We had lots of shots on target, which was really good. But as you can see, we went 1-0 up. They did come back towards the end, and I thought it was going to be a draw, but we managed to get a goal literally in the last sort of minute or two of the game, which was really good for us. And Tempest played absolutely fantastic. You can see there, Cedric got a goal as well for us. But yeah, really well, worked out good for us. 2-1, not bad. We then played Tamworth, who were one of the teams near the bottom of the league. Again, it was another close game. Tamworth were slightly probably the better side overall. We got the goal though. It was a bit of a weird goal, to be honest. It was one of those where, yeah, I'll show you it if I can, if I remember how to. Goals only. You'll see what I mean by it's just a weird goal, because one of those goals really that you think to yourself, in a real game of football that would never happen. So you see it, I mean, it hits the keeper's on ankle, and then we get the ball, we cross it in, and Cedric scores. It's one of those really weird goals. It's a bit of a fluke goal, and you sort of do wonder how those sort of goals, go in. But we'll take it. It's a win for us, so we'll take it. It's not a problem at all. Which does mean like we've got Kettering today, the big derby game. As I've told you before, Kettering Town, sort of, especially in the east of Northamptonshire, they are the other sort of big-ish club, really. I mean, you got Corby as well, but Rushden and Kettering are the two clubs that sort of, especially going up sort of like into the higher reaches of the conference, and even to maybe like the lower leagues, is in sense of like League 2 and League 1. These are the teams. And then you've got Northampton as well, obviously, but Northampton's like the big town in Northamptonshire, obviously. But yeah, these two, I mean, they're not far from each other. It's a 5-10 minute drive. There's like two villages, one village. You actually drive through one village and you bypass another village to get to either town, really. So they're really close towns, and there's a good rivalry between them. And I've told you stories before, I think, about my dad would not park in Kettering Town because he had AFC bumper sticker because he thought his car was going to get vandalised, because it was one of those sort of rivalries sort of thing. It was like, who's the best team in East Northampton or something like that. Whether it would ever been vandalised, I can't tell you. And that, but there has always been a good rivalry, and I would imagine as well, maybe next season. I know Kettering, I think, are doing pretty well in their league, and they're at the moment, I think they're the league above AFC Rushden and Diamonds, but AFC Rushden and Diamonds are all but promoted from their league. I think they've got to win just a couple more games now, so there is a chance that possibly next season they will start meeting each other again, and then the rivalry will probably pick up again. I think they've played each other in a couple of like local cups and that sort of stuff, but yeah, hopefully that'd be really good though. If that sort of those two can start playing each other again, getting that rivalry would be amazing. But I think Kettering are doing pretty well in the league as well, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it should be fun. A couple other little things to talk about. Finances are still, we're just losing finances. We're down 16.5k at the moment. I don't know where these finances are going. I've been trying to work it out. If I go to the expenditure and just try and see where the money's going, and like last month, I mean, we just got into this month, so there isn't really anything to see, and I don't know. So I don't know what this £6,000 here is. It's under other. I don't know what that actually is, but that's probably where we're losing some money. I mean, last month if I go back to the summary, actually, we'll tell you what. So expenditures this month. I'm trying to see if it tells me what was the expenditures or what everything was last month. It doesn't really show it, does it? It's just this month. Yeah, it's all a bit sort of, I'm not sure where all the money's going. It's just, we're bleeding at the moment. We are absolutely bleeding. I know we're a tiny bit over the wage budget technically, but it depends on who we play. And committed spending of 434 at the moment, we're actually below that on committed spending of who we only pay certain players when they play football. So I'm not quite sure where it's all going. I'd really need to go through it a lot more. Like I said, I mean, you go through the expenditures of last month, and could it be possibly the wages? I mean, 14k on wages, and on the start, it might be the staff wages that are really bleeding us at the moment, and we might have to look at getting some new staff in. Bonuses being paid out as well probably haven't helped, 5.2, but we'll see, because I mean, you sort of go through it, and like ground maintenance 6.3, and then we spent 137,000 last year. So I'm trying to work it out, and I can't quite work out where all the money's going at the moment. I wonder if it is staff wages and player wages is the two. I'm not quite sure. But we'll go through it a little bit more, and we'll see. Actually, maybe at the end of the season, I'll have a really good look into it and find out where this money's going, because it's annoying the crap out of me. We've almost lost 200k over the last couple of months. But right, we'll because I'm talking. Squad wise, we're looking pretty good. Pattamore's the only one who's still injured. Everyone else is looking reasonably fit. One or two players have picked up one or two little knocks, but they are technically back. Ian Reed's got a knock, he's only on 92% at the moment. Who was the other guy as well? It was Cooper, wasn't it? He got a little bit of a knock. He's at 82, so we're actually going to probably bring Flynn on for him, just because he got that little bit of a knock. One or two players got bids as well on them at the moment. I'm quite happy for some of these to go though, because we're looking to get new players in as the season finishes. Some of these players can go, because we want to get new players in next season and really move up in sort of quality wise overall. As you can see, quite a few players again seem to have dropped stars and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I am waffling on, and dynamics are looking good. Everything's looking really good. We are 6th in the league, but we have got a game in hand, which is the game we play today. So we win this, we go up to 56. We are a point behind Nuneaton. We could get as high as 4th, which would be absolutely amazing. Boston are just about holding on to top spot at the moment. And I think that's about everything to talk about really. So let's get into the game, because I will just be waffling on. Hand that to the assistant, and it looks like there's maybe one or two little clicks until we get to the game. It shouldn't be too long though. We're going to go for a defensive one, same sort of tactic we played against Boston, where we play the 4-1-4 and then the one at the front. As Rees is back, but he's looking a bit tired, so we're probably not going to play him. And there's a couple of players moaning that I would like to try and get a couple of games in. Kay's coming in as well. But we're going to have more in goal. Strong, McKay, Warren. Flynn's going to come in on the right back for us. Cobb is going to go in defensive midfield role with Tempest. Kay's coming in, Harmes and Coulson. The only reason Kay's coming in is, as I said, Reese picked up a little bit of a knock, so he's got a little bit tired. I mean, he's not really any more tired than anyone else actually, so I've actually decided we'll have it that way round instead. We'll have Reese in instead. Sheriff is starting up front. He's moaning a little bit. Do you know what? I'm going to bring Pay on. It's too much of an important game to not bring him on. Colston is going to come in there. We're going to have Scroggins. We need you in, so we'll have you instead of Ryan Young. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it will go okay for us. If we can get a result here, I think that'll put us in really good stead. So let's see how we get on, shall we? Because I feel like we'll do pretty well. It's going to be tough. I have no doubt this is going to be a really tough game, but I think it's a good game. We can get something out of. We're going to give everyone a really passionate talk, because we really do want to beat Kettering. I mean, like I said, they are our local rivals, and it is a team we want to beat if we can. Do we do any opponent instructions? What have you got us to do? Yeah, we'll look after him. We'll send the assistant to that, and we'll get onto the game, because I've been waffling on for 10 minutes and we want to see the actual game, don't we? Right, so we can keep an eye on the league table. I don't know if anyone else is playing, so it might just be that we'll stay where we are if we lose, win or lose. And it's looking like playoffs could be a good, a place where we finish. It could be the playoffs, which would be great. It's going to be really tough to win the playoffs, but you never know, do you? You absolutely never know. I mean, 25 minutes gone, and there's been hardly anything. They've had a couple of players injured. We've got another player injured. God, I don't know if we're absolutely hacking them down. Harmis wants to come off. He's taken a knock. So we'll bring Kay on. Flint has picked up something as well from the looks of it, so we might have to keep an eye out on him as well. Make a change there as well. 45 minutes gone though, and Kettering have pretty much had to use all their substitutions at the moment, which in some ways is good for us, because obviously that means that they can't do anything at the moment. And Flynn wants to come off because he's picked up a knock as well, but it's half time and it's 0-0. Right, team talk, what can we say? Passionately, it's time for a win again. Not gone well. I mean, can we get this back at all by giving everyone a passionate talk? It seems like we have been able to. Everyone seems happy again. That's good. Oh god, I was worried there for a minute. And so Flynn's picked up a knock, so we're gonna have to bring Cooper on. So that's not good for us, but we'll see. Maybe this will be just what we need to. One of these little changes, and that could be what we need just to, get ourselves into the game. As we haven't really had any shots on target. The first highlight really of the game is for Kettering, and they are going to find a goal. McGovern, was it, or Walker got the goal? That's frustrating. We did first half, we played so well, and then they just get a goal after 10 minutes of the second half. I mean, great save first time round, but we just couldn't hold off for the second shot, and things aren't looking great. But we've got a free kick here. Coulson puts it in, gets it, get in there, get in there. Oh yes, McKay, was it? Get in there, McKay. Fantastic goal, absolutely fantastic. I mean, Coulson, great free kick in. McKay towers over everyone else, puts it into the net, get in there. That is what we needed. Patty's took up a knock now as well, which doesn't help us. We're going to have to maybe look into changing him off. We'll put in Sharif. Matt's going to be all our changes. With 20 minutes left, we might be able to get a winner. You never know. I'll be happy with a draw. A win would be better though, obviously. 10 minutes left to go, and I mean, Kettering have been the better side overall, but we are holding on. 85 minutes gone, and maybe we can get something here if we're lucky. Cobb gets the ball back, but he gets tackled, and now it's Kettering coming forward. Cooper headers it out, but again, Kettering get the ball, but we get it. Tempest now gets it to Sheriff, and Sheriff's got a lot of work to do by himself. Can he just knock it back to someone? He can't. That was a terrible pass, and they put a long ball forward straight over everyone to Walker, who fires it completely in the wrong direction, to be honest. With 5 minutes left to go, there might be some extra time as well, but things aren't looking too bad for us. The time's going really slow at the moment. Why is it going really slow? This guy's picked up now. They've got a corner. Can we get it? We do. Kay clears it brilliantly. Warren might get there first. He tries to, but he can't. But he tackles brilliantly. Warren now to Sheriff, and Sheriff is all by himself. He gets tackled, but somehow Coulson's got the ball now. Coulson's coming down the line, but he's got players in front of him. Gets it out to Kay. Kay now taking it to byline, and he just gets tackled. And now they are coming forward again. And please don't lose this with only a few minutes left to go. We're going to encourage them, because if we can, we really do need to. Walker with a close shot, and with only a few minutes left to go, they almost scored. What was it? 40 seconds left. Is this just a highlight for the end of the game? As Warren tries to collect it, he can't. McGovern's got the ball now. He takes it out wide. He looks like he's going to try and get across, and he does. Don't tell me the score here. They get the ball again, and it's all Kettering, and they are coming forward fast, but they just about miss it. What happened there? Was it a free kick? Kettering looked like they were arguing with the referee at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. It's crawling closer and closer to the referee. What's the referee going to do? Nothing from the looks of it. I'm not sure what happened there. And that's the end of the game. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there at the very end, but we do draw it 1-0. Not a bad result overall. Right, what can we say? Passionately, everyone thought we'd be beaten today. You've done well to prove them wrong. It's gone down really well for us. Right, This bit takes ages. It might not take that long actually, because there was only us playing, wasn't there? It didn't take very long this time round. Usually it takes a little while. Right, we're in 6th spot. 1 point behind Kidderminster, 3 points behind Nuneaton. Kettering, Gainsborough and Boston might be out of reach, but you never know. What can we say? Kettering rude chances. I wouldn't send teams out to hurt. No, I wouldn't. Patty sort of injured. Oh, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. That is not good news. That is not good news for us at all. We'll take him to the physio. And that's it. I think that's it. We'll send assistant to that. McKay on form and Peaks spotted at the new area. Who are you looking at, Colson? Okay. Yeah, overall not too bad though. We are still there or thereabouts. I think it's 9 games left to go. Still quite a few points to pick up, but we're in a good position still. And a couple more wins, I feel we can be really happy with ourselves, and we've got a really good couple of games to play that we can get a good couple of results. When are we coming back? Well, today is going to be a double upload, so we'll play the Bronsgrove game. I'll do that at the bottom of the league. If we should beat them pretty easy. Solihull Moors, I was going to bring you that game, but because the Kettering game got put back one, I'm going to bring you the Southport, and then we can do the last 4 games of the season for next week, and then the end season report, and that finishes off the week with Easter coming up and will be perfect for us. So I'll see you guys, maybe a couple of hours time actually, because it's going to be a double upload. I will see you guys for the Southport game shortly. Bye for now, guys.